my name's Nick and I'm watching television. So, let's put on what does snake venom do to your body? Okay, Google ready. So, yes sir. What kind of snake are you anyways? I'm a venomous snake. I bet you can flex. You're gonna die because you know, Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. So, what's your name? I'm a king cobra, the largest of the venomous snake in the whole world. Nice. So, how does your venom do to your body? Well, first, it pretends I got a bite on you. Slacks. Nice. Then after that, you're gonna get clashed and crunched and name it. And then I'm gonna bet you off with my venom, and then you're gonna die. And then the next thing you want me is my long venomary stung, and then go into my stomach until you die, and then bam. And then, then I'm really going to eat you and spit you out. And then, if you get bitten, but I'm not going to eat you, you're fine. But you gotta go to the hospital, and then you gotta need some nurseries. And then, if you really don't go to the hospital, you will die because that venom is so poisonous. If it just put it right into your muscle, it will even push your muscle to death, and then you will easily just choke and do all sorts of stuff. And then you won't be able to walk if you get bitten on the leg. And then you gotta go into the hospital for days, months, years, you name it. I hear it. So I see you're talking about venom. So what is venom anyways? Venom is a type of liquid that a snake bites into its prey, and then its prey can suffocate. Or sometimes if a snake doesn't have a venom, it can even constrict it. Constricting means it can even swung it, wrapping around, squeezing it with the tight muscle. So tight, the prey won't even be to breathe. And then it will suffocate to death. And then the snake will use its venom chewing that stuff right in. But mostly, snake venom is very venomous. And the black mamba has the most biggest, scariest venom and the most venomous snake in the whole world. And its venom is so strong that it can easily make a human die. And that's not enough. It can even bite even harder in the first place. So, what does snake venom do to you in your body in the first place, actually? So, firstly, it depends on where the snake bites you. So, like I said, if it bites you on the leg, it'll easily put you to death. Then you won't be able to walk, run, or do anything with your legs. The only thing you can do is crawl around, So, you gotta go to the hospital. And if you don't go to the hospital, you're bad. But then, your eyes will get blinking. It's not because you're super scared, but it's you're scared looking at those bites. that venom travels through it, and then it blocks the blood cells and lets the blood cells not move, and then you suffocate to death if the blood cells don't move, and the venom can spread 15 minutes over, and then after that you'll really go to death. But if you can survive a little, you got to go to the hospital, and if the hospital doesn't get enough care, you will significantly die. But if you get in time, you get the hospital medicine, you'll probably still live for 15 minutes or something. But if it bites on a leg, and then 15 minutes after that, you will probably can't walk, but you can only crawl on the ground, and then you gotta come to the hospital, and then what, dude? And then you gotta get that medicine quickly, before that venom spreads all over you, and then the blood cell will get stuck in there forever until that comes. You will die. And then that snake will come over. But if it really didn't have venom, if it didn't have venom, and it still bites you, it still leaves red marks. But remember, all snake venom carry bacteria. Yeah, I know that. And that venom can still be super strong. And if it decided it shouldn't instead bite you, but instead constrict you like wrapping you around, squeezing you with all its muscle, that would be crazy. Then you can't breathe, and then you suffocate to death, and then you come into its mouth and then get swallowed. Yeah, that's an easy squeezing task. But my question is, but how can it eat something that's more bigger than a human? Well, if it wanted to eat a crocodile, it will gotta find it. And then, if it finds it will constrict it first, and then it will try to bind somewhere it weakens it, and then it constrict it more, even tightlier, and then you also so tightly that it gets squeezed so tightly, and then that crocodile will easily splash. And if like green anaconda, it can even sometimes drown the animal right to the ground, smashing it with its tail on its body, and then bam! It bites it with its fangs, cutting it in half. And in other snakes, we have 4 separate jaws, and our jaws are like a puzzle of 4 separation. And these are so wide, they can easily chew anything. And then, that's all over. Thank you for listening to the video. Bye-bye.